Hey guys, it's Geri and I do nails. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a super fun back to school themed nail set. This is a fun set that you could try at home or grab pre-made from my store. This set is packed with a bunch of school stuff like ruler designs, 3D apple charms, math symbols, and grading marks all over a notebook paper background. It's such a fun conversation starter and perfect for the new season. So grab your supplies, get comfy, and let's get started. First things first, safety. I'm putting on nitrile gloves because we'll be using gel polishes and prolonged exposure can cause contact dermatitis. Always protect your skin when working with gel products. Next, sizing tips. I'm using eNail Couture's 123 Go full cover tips, but you can use any brand you like. Start by sizing the tips to your nails, then buff them to remove the shine. This helps the gel adhere better. I also like to shape my tips before polishing. I'm going to go with a short almond today, so I'll take my 180 grit file and gently file the edges to get that perfect almond shape. Now let's get our base down. I'm using D&D's DC 800 base gel. It's nice and thick and self-levels really well. Apply a thin, even coat to each nail and cure in a UV LED lamp for 60 seconds. I'm using the Sun UV Sun 2C lamp. It's one of my favorites because it has a mirrored bottom that's removable and it has 4 different curing settings, which makes it super versatile for whichever gel I'm using. For our notebook design, we're starting off with a white base. I'm using D&D's Alpine Snow. Apply 2 coats for full opacity and curing each layer for 60 seconds. Once your white is cured, seal it with top coat. I'm using D&D's DC 900 no wipe top coat and cure again for 60 seconds. This makes it easier to paint the fine lines on top without them bleeding into the polish, and if you make a mistake, you can easily remove the lines with some acetone without damaging your white base. Now for the notebook lines. Take a fine liner brush and a light blue polish to create these lines. I'm using the Saviland 23mm brush, which came in a 6-pack, and a D&D Barefoot C to create my lines. Draw about 6 horizontal lines across the nail, leaving a bigger gap on top. That's where your name would normally go on real notebook paper. Cure for 60 seconds. Before painting directly on the nail, make sure your brush is fully loaded but it's not dripping, and keep your wrist steady. Then with a dark red polish, draw 1 vertical line down the left side. This is your notebook margin line. I'm using D&D's Cherry Berry and cure for 60 seconds in your lamp. Time for some math. Using a black polish and the same liner brush, draw different math symbols on your notebook nails. I went with multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, and the equal sign. I'm using D&D's Matrix, but you could use whatever black polish you have on hand. Don't stress about perfection here. Even if the symbols are a little wonky, it adds to that back-to-school vibe. Once you're done, cure for 60 seconds and seal with your no-wipe top coat. Now let's add some grading marks, because what's school without a big red A? Using your liner brush, write an A on one nail and maybe a B+ on the same nail if you can fit it. I'm using D&D's Boston University, a true bright red to make sure that my nails have that pop of color to them. Cure for 60 seconds, then top coat to protect the design. As you can see, my B isn't looking the best, so I'm taking a little bit of acetone and a brush to clean up the edges. This helps the letter look sharper and more cohesive. Next up, the ruler nail. Use a deep yellow for your ruler background. I'm using D&D's Marigold for mine. Paint a long rectangle on the nail and fill it in. Do 2 coats for opacity, curing in between each coat. Once that's done, outline the ruler with black polish and add the measurement marks. I do 1 long line, then 3 short lines, repeating all the way down. Cure for 60 seconds and seal with top coat. And last but not least, our apple charm. I got these fruit slices off of Amazon, but you can find them on Temu or even on Walmart. They have other fruit slices like lemons, oranges, and strawberries too, but for today we're going to use our apple slices. To apply, I'm using the Makar rhinestone glue. Apply a small dot where you want the apple, place it carefully, and flash cure so it doesn't slide around. Then fully cure for 60 seconds. After that, apply a layer of top coat to seal in your charm. And there we have it, a complete back-to-school nail set. We've created notebook paper nails, added some math symbols, painted a ruler, and topped it off with a cute 3D apple charm. This set's super fun, easy to customize, and perfect for anyone heading back to school or just wanting a playful design. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more nail art videos. And if you don't feel like making them yourself, check out my website. I sell ready-to-wear nail sets, including this design, with 24 nails in each set for a guaranteed fit. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!